Good morning Kenya, this is Kenya News Alert. Karibuni sana, leo ikiwa is on the 14th of February 2025 and this is Kenya News Alert. I am your host, House of Zulfa. Karibuni sana and happy Valentine's to you people out there. I hope you join us. Yes. Co-host.
Yes. Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. This is Plants and Felix, and I really appreciate you guys for joining us. Happy Valentine's Day. I really wish you all the best. Hope hakuna mwenye amekuwa heartbroken anywhere. Instead, ni kufanya the relationship zikuwe strong and strong. Zulfa, how was your moments?
My moments what? My moments are good. Zako zikwaje?
Zimekuwa fiti. Zimekuwa fiti. In fact, hadi nilikuwa natamani kila mtu akoe na raka yangu. Yeah.
You're happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Okay, that is good. When you're happy, we are happy. Yes? So, niambie, would you mind to touch on kidogo the topic of today and then tuende kwenye taifa leo?
Our topic today is the current situations about the AU chairmanship that is going on in Addis Ababa. We have been counting days. No. We have been counting years. We have been counting months. We started counting weeks. We started counting days. We have now we started counting hours. And finally, we will start counting minutes. Just soon.
Actually, now it is hours, yes? Hours too. Hours too. Okay. So, what do you have to say about all that? Everything that we really hope for, it is a matter of time. Yes? Najua, Zulfa, at some point I do question myself, why do you think some people, when they start hoping about something, they could even lose hope before wafike mbali? Yeah.
But this now maybe confirms to us that everything is a matter of time. Yes.
Okay. So watazamaji wetu, my producer insists that there's a number there on your screen. You could call it, you could SMS it, you could text it on WhatsApp, or you could call it on WhatsApp. Okay?
Yes.
So, tuingie kwenye taifa leo. Washirika wa Gachagua waadhibiwa kwa kuvuliwa nyadhifa kamati za seneti. And then kuna Raila roho mkononi mataifa 16 ya kusini mwa Afrika yakivuruga hesabu zake AUC. Let us start with Gachagua and then we end with
Yes.
Raila.
Yes.
So, shoka la Rais William Ruto limeanza kuangukia wandani wa aliyekuwa naibu wake Rigathi Gachagua katika seneti siku mbili baada ya bunge hilo kurejelea vikao vyake baada ya likizo ndefu ya Krismasi na mwaka mpya. Maseneta Joe Nyutu Moranga, Karungo wa Dhangwa Kiambu, John Methu Nyandarua, James Kamau Morango Kirinyaga na seneta wa Kajiado Lenku Seki wametimuliwa kama wenye viti wa kamati muhimu za bunge hilo. Felix, what is that?
Yes.
What is that?
just the way tu unaona vile umeielewa.
What I'm asking is,
yes
just in case you didn't understand the question, what is, why, like, seriously, mbona atoe watu because kwa is it personal for him and Gachagua that now he has to remove to take away those seats for those people because apparently they support Gachagua?
That will not be that will not be good.
It has already happened. It has already happened.
Is that not maybe taking things personal?
Yes.
You know, the president is just like a father in a family.
Yes.
And a father should understand his children. You in the family, you cannot miss somebody mwenye anakuwa kichwa maji. You understand? So a father should treat his kids in a fair way, whereby he should also understand the weakness of every kid. You understand? Punishing your own kid and maybe in any way, punishing your kid because you have got ukona asira zako, it will never be one of the best thing you are supposed to do. Just to do what you think is right to your kids. Zulfa,
yes,
by taking away their position, it is not now the solution. Unajua maybe ndo inaweza onekana zaidi like it is going to bring now a different image. Na inaweza pia tena mwaribia sifa zaidi. Yes.
So that is not good.
Not good.
So kulingana na orodha ya maseneta walioteuliwa kama wanachama wa kamati mbalimbali iliyowasilishwa na Karanja na walio wengi Boni Alalwe Halamisi, watano wameondolewa katika kamati walizokuwa wakiongoza mwaka jana, yani directly. So wanasema kwamba maseneta hao watano hao ni miongoni mwa maseneta waliopinga hoja ya kutimua Bwana Gachagua katika seneti Oktoba mwaka jana. Tangu wakati huo wanasiasa hao waliochaguliwa kwa tiketi ya chama tawala cha United Democratic Alliance, that is UDA, wamekuwa wakishirikiana na Bwana Gachagua kuikosoa serikali ya Rais Ruto. Seneta wa Busia Okia Homtata Okoiti, ambaye ametangaza hazma ya kumpinga Rais Ruto kwenye kinyang'anyiro cha uraisi mwaka wa 2027, pia ametimuliwa kutoka kamati ya seneta kuhusu wasibu, that is CPAC. Sawa? Na kamati hiyo yenye umuhimu mkubwa kwa sababu ndio huita magavana kufika mbele yake na kujibu maswali kuhusu matumizi ya fedha huma katika kaunti zao yanavyobuiliwa na mahasibu mkuu wa serikali. So you see, now what can you say about that? Like, seriously, yani tu ni live and direct afichi. If you're not on my side, you're not on my side.
That gives me a challengeful moment when it comes to give out my response. But what I can say is that amechukulia vitu personal. Natamani ange take time kuongelesha if possible. Hata Wakenya waelewe why, maybe hata wa contribute. Yeah, and I'm very sure maybe if they did something which is not essential, even Kenyans are not crazy people. They suggested that get rid of those people. Yes. But now that ashafanya, Zulfa, let me tell you, it is not advisable to do anything maybe ukiwa na hasira or no. And I cannot say that now the president ni amefanya kitu yenye nakaa evil. He is the head of of this country, and whatever he really needs to do, it's okay as long as it is not costing any life, you know. But I really wish if he could maybe make a dialogue with them, awafanye waelewe chenye kinaweza fanya basi awatoe, na if possible awafanye waelewe aje amewaongelesha 2 to 3 times, maybe kama ni vitu walikuwa nafanya ziko against the constitution, ndio awafanye waelewe aje now that this is what you have been doing and you have been receiving many warnings, you don't want even to respond, then you really need to accept the outcome. Yes. Yeah, but maybe kufanya tu hivyo na alipata pia okay, kulikuwa ushirikiano wa other government officials from the government officers, then we can just say that it was something that could be fair, but kama alifanya na hasira basi sini hasira inatuongoza.
Okay, sawa. So Raila roho mkononi mataifa 16 ya kusini mwa Afrika yakivuruga hesabu zake AUC. Sawa. You know, that is the only thing that we are waiting right now. So that is the only thing that we are waiting kabisa. So wanachama wa kampeni ya mgombeaji wa Kenya wa kiti cha mwenyekiti wa tume ya muungano wa Afrika AUC Raila Odinga wangali na ujasiri kwamba atashinda. Hata baada ya jumuiya ya nchi 16 ya maendeleo ya kusini mwa Afrika, that is SADC, kumunga waziri wa masuala ya nje wa Madagascar Richard James dakika za mwisho. What, let me about that. Unaona aje sasa kama hizo 16 countries, you know, he had like one country and those other 16 countries have started supporting Nani.
Why am I feeling like Raila Odinga is going now to win this seat?
How?
Do you remember yesterday we confirmed the 5 countries?
Na sisi countries zimesupport huo mwingine azimsupport yeye, zimeenda to the other person. They have not come to Raila. They have gone to the other person.
So masema 16 countries.
16 years. And the others are supporting the Djibouti guy. More than 38.
Oi. But so you mean by now in total, the total of those countries supporting him are 16?
Supporting who?
Raila.
No, skiza, wanachama wa kampeni ya mgombeaji wa Kenya wa kiti cha mwenyekiti wa tume ya muungano wa Afrika AUC Raila Odinga wangali na ujasiri kwamba atashinda hata baada ya jumuiya ya nchi 16 ya maendeleo ya kusini mwa Afrika SADC kumunga waziri wa masuala ya nje wa Madagascar Richard James. They have gone to the other candidates.
Then so meaning hapo hivyo ni kama anyway you have understood then what.
No, according to you, yes, I have understood what I've understood, but according to you, what do you think that means for Kenya?
It was just like, what can I say? I can't call it embarrassment, but it was a call. It was a call. This is a call to Kenyans to wake up and open their eyes. Next time, maybe if any candidate is going to stand and maybe vie for the same seat, then there should be a very, 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 very strong consideration when it comes to what have you been doing, what you really need to do. Your manifesto also should be stronger than Mr. Raila's, and all the considerations that the person all the consideration that Mr. Raila alikosa, sawa, mwenye ataenda kusimama either from our country Kenya, make sure amesafisha hayo. Zulfa, mimi niliona some of the information pale X, sawa.
Yes.
Whereby there is somebody alituma ujumbe fulani akipeana zile sababu zingefanya even those do you remember yesterday I told you that those presidents who are yet to choose who are going to vote are not people who don't know what they are going to do. I even told you that these people, they could even go back to his history and make some analysis over the person, over Raila. Let me go straight to the point, over Raila. And if possible, we may think that and we really need to understand that whatever the decision those presidents could make could come from even the kind of political activities this guy could do what? Engage in. You can continue shortly, please.
Okay. So kwa miezi kadhaa Bwana Odinga na waziri wa masuala ya nje wa Djibouti Mahmoud Ali Yusufu walikuwa wamepigiwa upatu kuwa wagombea wakuu, lakini kuidhinishwa dakika za mwisho za Bwana James kunaweza kubadilisha matokeo. Uchaguzi huo umepangwa kufanyika Jumamosi Februari 15 mjini Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. That is tomorrow. Tukimnukuu Bwana Richard, Jamhuri za Madagascar na Mauritius katika baraza la Agosti mwaka uliopita ziliwasilisha mgombeaji kila mmoja wa wadhifa na wa mwenyekiti wa tume ya Muungano wa Afrika, ambao ni Richards, Bwana Anil Kumagayan mtawalia. Tangu wakati huo tumegundua kuwa Mauritius imeondoa mgombeaji wake na kuiacha Madagascar kuwa nchi pekee mwanachama kutoka eneo la SADC anayegombea kiti hicho, ilisema barua hiyo. Iliongeza, naandika kukujulisha Mheshimiwa Waziri kwamba Mheshimiwa Richard J. aliyekuwa waziri wa masuala ya nje wa Jamhuri ya Madagascar ameorodheshwa kuwa mgombea pekee kutoka SADC wa kiti cha mwenyekiti wa tume ya Muungano wa Afrika. Katika suala hili, Jamhuri ya Madagascar imeandika rasmi ofisini kuu ya jumuiya ikitaka mgombeaji wake kuungwa mkono na nchi wanachama wa SADC. Kwa hivyo, barua hiyo iliyotumwa kuhimiza nchi wanachama wa SADC kumuunga mkono Bwana Richard J, mgombeaji kutoka kanda yetu kwa wadhifa ya wenyekiti wa AUC, alisema. So now sasa hizo countries ambazo kidogo our own candidate thought that are going to support him, right now they are supporting Bwana Richard Felix. Yes. So when you actually really think about it, what does that actually mean? It means that what does that mean to you, Felix?
Truly, that is betrayal. Yeah, sure. When you can confirm to somebody that you are going, when you promise somebody that you are going to chip in and help the person do something, and then you end up doing a different thing, or you end up not to do what you intended or to what you promised, then it really sounds betrayal. Zulfa, that is doing something that even the person was not expected from you, was not expecting from you. Let me read one of the comments here. And by the way, before I read one of the comments, why can't I maybe read some of the posts that were made over the same? This person is called Francis Guido. Do you know the guy? You don't know? This is Francis Guido. And please, whatever I'm trying to read here is what these are some of the suggestions from other people, right? Yes. 21 foolproof reasons why Raila Odinga, the Western Mall, is unfit, dangerous, and an unacceptable candidate for the AUC post, right? Point number 1, failed coup. Failed coup, right? Foreign intelligence mall, 1982. Raila Odinga's name featured prominently as the only confidentiality leaking party in all the one-to-one secret plans in the Kenya's last-minute poached coup, right? Suspiciously, this top foreign intelligence mole and traitor, Mr. Raila Odinga, into brackets. What? I think this is somebody who is not he's fun, right? The way he's trying to type these things. Mr. Raila Odinga was the only one out of the top 3 planners to be released and case withdrawn under no explainable terms. You understand?
Yes.
He was also the only inmate that was receiving VIP special treatment in prison. Is this true?
I don't know that.
But at some point we could hear that for those people who were tortured, Raila was one of them.
Yeah. Now, see, I think I told you yesterday that when Mr. Raila was arrested, he was, but then he was tortured. Miss June is getting a special treatment. Nabaro, at the same time, when his grandmother died, he didn't get to know until 2 months. Is that special treatment?
Though it's so sad. It's so sad. So, as I continue.
Yes.
This is point number 2. Molasses plant illegal acquisition. 1993, 1995.
Yes.
This top intelligence mall and the traitor, Mr. Raila Odinga in brackets, tricked millions of Nyanza Luo community people into contributing for a molasses plant revival. After he met his financial target, he welched the contributions, diverted the monies, and launched the project as his own company, Spectre International Ltd. Point number 3, campaign sponsors and close allies. Now this is now where Zulfa, I really need to request you at least to consider the point here. campaign sponsors and close allies in the year 2007. This you amerudia matusi the same. So let me just go straight to the point. Raila Odinga has his cause associates, has his cause associates and funders as Western foreign puppeteers, or top foreigners and war criminals. Saa meka hiyo mambo hapa Number 1, George Bush, Condoleezza Rice, sawa, GOP, Party, America, 154 million. Convicted international children trafficker. Ulikuwa unajua hii story wewe?
Who?
Chani kusome hapa. This is the second person.
Yes.
Convicted international children trafficker, Gilbert Deya, 30.5 million. I don't know whether dollars or shillings. Convicted international money launderer. I don't know whether this issue is correct. Bosco Gishana, right? 12 million. Number 5, oil and diamond exploiter and foreign imperialist Tony Teixeira, 21.5 million. Africa's chief butcher, abductor and ICC war criminal. Sikia vile ameita hapa. Africa's chief butcher, abductor and ICC war criminal. Who do you think this might be?
I don't want to think about that. I can't speculate.
Hata kama mtu umechukia mtu, hata kama mtu umechukia mtu, we really need to use a good language, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We really need to use a good language. This is a community where everybody also deserves respect. Africa's chief butcher, abductor and ICC war criminal. Do you know who is this person?
No.
Being described the way I'm trying to read here.
Who is that?
President William Ruto.
Oh.
No ma.
That, I think that one was declared kitambo or CSI. But continue.
10 million.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes.
Number 6, foreign mercenaries T. Buckingham called T. Spicer. Number 7, Africa's biggest scammer, Goldenberg scandal. Okay. Mr. Kamlesh Patni, 13.5 million. A top international Kenyan-born massive looter, oppressor, and war criminal.
Kamlesh Patni.
Let me repeat. A top international Kenyan-born massive looter, right? Oppressor and war criminal, Mr. Joshua Kulei, 23 million. Western foreign entity, friends of Senator B.O. Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Next, Western foreign entity, Inner Gem Associates, 52 million. Next, Western foreign entity, sadly private military international, 10 million. And then next, alleged Western foreign puppet, President, I think, Olusegun Obasanjo. Internal memos from Shakil Shabir, ameweka hiyo picha hapo. So tutaendelea na hizi pointi zingine 4. Na pointi ya number 4, wakati at least tutazungumzia hizi za kwanza zenye zimekuwa kusomwa hapa na zinakaa kutisha. Zulfa,
Yes.
remember that when you want to be a public figure, you really need to be very careful. And like seriously, there is a big strategy that you really need to follow to avoid scandals. Someone once said that for you to win anything you do, you have to be a bad boy, bad girl, I don't know what. But let me tell you the truth, that will never work. Right? Truly,
In Kenya it does work.
scandals,
In Kenya it does work.
I'm saying scandals and other forms of attention seeking issues that maybe can make you have a very big attention, strong attention to people. It is very dangerous because you might not know where there will be the point whereby you will begin to lose my sister.
But in Kenya, having scandals works. In fact, to be in any position, you must be a goon. It works. In Kenya, it works so much because like kama hiyo kesi ya Bwana William Ruto, sawa? They were elected when they still had a case in ICC. These people, hizo zina work. Let me tell you, no nasikia lazima ukuwe bad boy. They work. They do work here.
But according to what I understand, once you are a public figure, remember a slight mistake that you can make can cost you. And in fact, nobody will ever trust you, have trust in you, or else make any decision that could maybe be in your favor. Instead, they could just criticize you in a negative way and use that advantage to.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Sawa, unakumbuka Biwaiguru. Biwaiguru alitoka kuitwaje? Alitoka kwenye alikuwa ndo mkubwa, amesema hiyo kitu ya YCS. Kenya Youth something. Sio? And alitoka huko na scandal ya kuba pesa, mamilioni ya pesa. And she became governor with that still going on. And she has become a governor again. This is the second time, I believe, sawa, of Kirinyaga. So when you say it will affect you in Kenya, it will affect you. No, in fact, it will give you everything. Says Felix, if you want to become like a politician, make sure uko na scandal kibao. Sawa? Make sure uko na scandal kibao. This is not China. China is where when you have scandals or when you are corrupt, you cannot be anything. In fact, you're killed. You're hung back there. But here in Kenya, with scandals, the more you have scandals, the more you're eligible to stuff. Yes.
You know, at some point, Zulfa, I think at least maybe we have acquired some little knowledge that we really need to be very careful whatever we do in public, because you cannot know whether that will be what will cause you.
Felix, are we in the same nini kwani? Tunajua hivyo. Tunajua hawa watu wamefanya hivi vitu. You know, in fact, sisi ndio hizo umesomewa. Si ndio? But these people are still in power. So kusema eti tumeshajua eti ukifanya it is nothing. It is
in Kenya, hapa kwenu Kenya. Hapa kwenu Kenya.
So maju.
So do you think that you people, you could maybe you could get, do you think you can give that little respect that you really need to be respected by other countries? See, now these things are simple things, and maybe the way they were structured and maybe conducted by the same person are the same things which I say that are trying to cost this guy. Let me ask you.
Cost which guy? Cost now
Raila.
Raila.
Yes, yes. So don't remain in a comfort zone that now you can do this freely. You are free to do this and this in your country, and think that other countries will just go tolerate this.
Other countries.
So meaning this will never be beneficial to anybody who is in the government, who is very prominent, who can maybe stand for just the same seat. Kama aliwahi jaribu kucommit the same things. Either accidentally or intentionally, then the person should see the way forward possible to cleanse the issue before maybe masiku zisonge, because you cannot know maybe what will happen tomorrow. You might find yourself you are in that position of seeking also a different position, and these petty things will disqualify. So Bwana Raila, maybe if these are some of those petty things that could contribute to discourage those presidents from voting him, then this is a very strong moral lesson to the country.
To our country.
Yes.
To our country, Kenya. But Felix, do you know sometimes I think that Mr. Raila might even get that seat?
Might. Unanichanganya dada. Unanichanganya, nakwambia hadi ninakuwa mchanganyiko wa maragwe na mahindi yani. Sijui umenichanganya sana.
Kwa nini?
Okay, ongea tu, labda uko na
no,
you have got a point.
They might take that seat because it's just a feeling. Sometimes I get that they might, and I insist on the word they might. Okay, so continue reading your points, brother.
I was heading to point number 4. And these are those reasons why some of the individuals are suggesting that there are reasons why Raila could not be the AU chairperson. Funds 2003, 2013. Questions have been raised about the utilization of funds meant for the Kibera slum upgrading projects. An initiative championed by this top foreign intelligence, mall and trade. That is point number 4. So there was funds. Do you have any information about the funds that could maybe foster development and the Kibera slum?
No, but I guess you do have the information through that point.
Who was the MP? Who do you know any MP maybe from Kibera? Even the current MP from Kibera? I think that MP could maybe explain better, right?
Yes.
So number 5, Lake Victoria Basin Commission. Hey, Funds 2005 questions have arisen about the utilization of funds within the Lake Victoria Basin Commission, an entity this top this Raila Odinga has had significant influence over. Meaning in history of corruption, right?
Yes.
So number 6, Raila Odinga had his name featuring prominently in this scandal involving the unauthorized release of oil by the Kenya Pipeline Company to a private outfit. Questions arose about his key oversight role during his tenure as Prime Minister. So kuna hii point number 7.
Yes.
Kazi kwa vijana program 2009. I think this is the time when he was a Prime Minister.
Kazi kwa vijana ya 09. Kazi kwa vijana started 09.
Huyu ndiye anasema. Kazi kwa vijana program 2009. As Prime Minister, Raila Odinga oversaw the Kazi kwa vijana initiative aimed at youth employment. The World Bank Kenya later raised concerns about the mismanagement of funds within the program. Point number 8, Standard Gauge Railway, SGR, contract 2009. Critics have questioned the transparency of the SGR contract awarded during the Grand Coalition government, in which Raila Odinga served as Prime Minister. So, point number 9, Dominion Farm allegations 2017, whereby Calvin Bagils, something like that, CEO of Dominion Farms in Siaya County, accused Raila and his associates of extortion and harassment after he allegedly refused to fund Odinga's political campaigns. So Zulfa,
yes,
even if I can read all these points, still they will drive at the same point.
The scandals
Yes.
of our leaders.
Yes. And here the point is, chochote unachokifanya, and you know very well that you are a public figure, then be sure with me that you really need to know it will cost you, whether it is simple or complex. Yes. Yes. Sasa yanayoendelea huko Addis Ababa, I think kwa watu wengine ni wanasubiri confirmation warudi nyumbani.
How many leaders are there?
Leaders are there.
Which leaders are there?
From our country,
Yes.
Musalia Mudavadi was there. I saw news that Ichungwa will be the chief agent, so he will be there. Sifuna said he is going there. So we have got many leaders who are there, officials or government officials who are
And
there
are
to
they
support
using
him.
our taxpayers' money? to go there?
Obvious. What did you think will fund them?
See, their own money. Kwani they wanaenda huko wanatumia do yetu kwa nini kwenda huko ku?
It is a country task.
I do not think that, let me adjust this mic. I do not think that it is good to go to support Bwana Raila, because Bwana Raila is one of our own. But using our taxpayers' money when we see venye situation ya pesa iko huku, man, and using our own money to go there, it shouldn't, that, I don't think that is right. I don't think that should be allowed. Although nilikuwa namsikiza Bwana Musalia alikuwa kule akasema ya kwamba it is a right for Bwana, akasema ameongea na Bwana Mahmoud, na Mahmoud ni right yake kuwania kile kiti, but he is Kenyan, and being Kenyan gives him the opportunity to go, sawa, lazima atasupport one of their own, of which yeye amesema ya kwamba people are not using the taxpayers' money, they are coming on their own accord, they are paying their own flights. But kidogo I feel I feel these people might be using our money, these people might be using our taxpayers' money to go there, and the situation here in Kenya is not really good. So as we support Bwana Raila, let us forget hii shughuli ya kuvote itakuwa siku moja itaisha, sawa. Whether he gets or doesn't get that seat, we will come back to Kenya, and the cost of living will still be high. The cost of living will still be so high. So my producer is telling me to tell you people that pale kwenye screen yenu kuna namba, na hiyo namba haijawekwa hapo bure. Hiyo namba imewekwa hapo sababu you can call. So please, if you find it that typing is really hard for you, you could just call and explain and tell us what you think and how you feel about this entire thing, okay? And also, will you be going to Ethiopia? Because kidogo nilisikia kutakuwa na mabasi ambayo yatakuwa yametengwa especially just for that, ama specifically just for that, just for people to go there. So hata nadhania kwamba Kisumu hakutakuwa na watu hiyo siku, kutakuwa hamna watu kabisa, wame travel, wameenda Ethiopia kumsupport baba. And if I could, I would, but kidogo Felix said that he will be going there, so maybe Felix atatupeleka huko. Alisema atakuwa na fly down to Ethiopia kwenda kumsupport baba. So watazamaji, mtupigie simu kwenye hiyo nambari pale, mtueleze more about this, mtuambie how you actually feel about this, and do you have hopes on Bwana Raila Odinga? Do you think that Bwana Raila Odinga will win? Because kama vile tumesoma hiyo taarifa, the SADC countries, that is a union of the south countries in the south, sawa, wakina Mauritius, Madagascar and other countries there, they have started supporting Bwana Richard James from Madagascar, sawa. So inakuwa kidogo kizungumkuti, sababu we thought that these people are going to be supporting Bwana Raila. So that one actually has changed everything that we knew, ama we thought we knew about the candidacy and all that, sawa. So it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. I wish, mimi namwombea baba tu apate hicho kiti. For once in his life, he needs to win something. And as Mr. Felix has said, these corruptions, maybe now other countries, maybe here in Kenya, you have to be a goon, but maybe out there in Africa, people do not want goons to lead them. And I'm not saying that Bwana Raila is a goon, sawa, but I don't know if is Mr. Producer, is Anita ready so that we can introduce how we continue? So Anita,
yes,
nitakuchuna, but introduce.
My name is Anita Mutindi. I'm always your guest and I'm always happy. Raya sana kuona. Happy Valentine, guys. And though Valentine ya wapenda nao tu.
Valentine ya wapenda nao jamani.
Lakini sina wapenda
nyinyi. Lakini bado there's Galentines. Sawa, sijui kuna Valentines. Felix anatuambia kama yeye na boys wata hang out today ama ana hang out na nani. Continue Anita my dear.
Nimefurahia kufika hapa. Nimepata tu kajam kidogo.
It's okay.
Ya kuwapata.
Felix didn't pick you up in the morning. And he said because then amekuchelewesha after I dropped you, alinipigia akaniambia I'm going to pick up Anita today. Mimi nachua kupata Felix ako hapa na studio. Haja kupick na muuliza Anita ako wapi? Ako like kwani was I to pick up Anita? Yes, you are to pick up Anita. Felix answer.
Felix leo umekuja na ndege.
Ndio ulimchelewesha.
Nilimwambia nipatie ni fuel kata. Anyway, that will be discussed later. Yes. So welcome Anita.
Thank you so much. I'm happy.
Okay, so Anita,
yes.
I have a question for you. Sawa.
Yes.
Ni kesho. Sawa? Ni kesho.
Bwana
Raila Amolo Odinga. We will know if he has won the seats for the AUC or he hasn't won the seat for the ni kesho.
Yes.
Sawa?
Yeah.
So I think even hapa kwenye Kenya News Alert will be streaming that. There's nothing else we'll be doing. Sawa? Tuna celebrate Valentine's after tumeshaja mababa ameshinda hicho kiti. Si ndio? So kuna watu wameenda kumsupport wakina Musalia Mudavadi.
Yes.
Wakina I think I saw someone Sagana. Ichungwa.
Yes.
Ichungwa will be the chief agent kwa Mr. Kimani. Kutakuwa na nani Sifuna. Sawa Okia, I think Okia will be there. Even Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya kidogo I saw him, he met with the one who is stepping out from the chair. Sawa anaitwa Mahosud Faki, but he's called Mr. Faki though.
Yes.
Sawa. And how watu ambao wanatoka Kenya wanaenda huko. Do you think that these people are using our taxpayers' money? They are using our money to go there.
Yes.
Should they be using our taxpayers' money to go there? And let me tell you, sawa, ni vizuri that they are going to support our own because he's our own.
Yeah, that's true.
Sindio?
Yes.
He's our own and we should support him.
Yes.
Any means possible. But do you think with the economical situation here in Kenya, sawa, they should be using our taxpayers' money to go there? Ama they should just pay for the tickets and go. Alafu zile basi ambazo nilisikia apparently kuna basi ambazo zitajazwa mafuta za kupeleka watu Ethiopia. I don't know if people are traveling today or they are traveling tomorrow. Ethiopia ni mbali kidogo, si ndio?
Yes.
So tell me, do you think that it is wise for them to use our taxpayers' money?
Oh, thank you so much, Zulfa. According to our leaders, venye jana kulikuwa na kikao kwa bunge.
Yes.
Waliongelelea mambo nyingi sana.
Yes.
Na one of them walisema that the leaders that they are going to support our baba. Ndio anitangwa ni prime minister ndo wa Kenya. Walisema hawatatumia pesa ya Kenya. They are going to use their own money.
Yeah.
Whereby hiyo ni obvious tu, hiyo ni kitu tunajiona sisi wenyewe ni uongo.
It is a lie.
Na alafu unakumbuka kuna yule mtu mwenye alipatiwa nafasi aongee, walikuwa wanapatiana farewell, akaguzia hiyo mambo ya pesa enye wanatumia kunini kusafiri, lakini venye alizimishwa.
Yesterday he said that Kenya should wanafaa lipiwa ndege kwenda huko.
Alembo, no, we are not speaking about the traveling whatever the journey nini, we are giving our condolences to the late.
Mambo mbotela.
Sasa wewe umeleta mambo ya alinyamazishwa ni kama hiyo story.
Then you see how these people trick us.
But
he was speaking up about mambo mbotela.
Kidogo kasema
ujanja aka add at like right now we should be paying tickets for people. Tickets, bro. Tickets with the economic situation in Kenya. The economic situation in Kenya was talking about tickets, and yet these people are really arrogant. We have really
that's true. That's true.
Arrogant
leaders. Kenya. Unajua Zulfa, each and every day unapata kuna kitu wameongezea bei. Unapata unga ilikuwa maybe 150, kesho unakuja unapata ni 155. Na kwa hiyo 155 ni tax ni ndio nyingi. Tax ni more than hata hiyo pesa yenye wananini hiyo unga. hizi tu tax sisi wa Kenya tu tunajitoa, watu yani wanafinywa, wananyanyaswa, ndio watu wengine wapate maisha mazuri. Watu wenye wanapokea mishahara no leaders I guess wanapokea mishahara smart, lakini bado wanataka kufilisisha, yani wanataka kufilisisha Kenya. Hata wani hawataki success for they want the best for Kenya, and they are thinking how to yani to misuse the resources of Kenya. Sasa gari tu za Kenya niliona wako wamezipana tu zinawapeleka huko. Mafuta ni nani wamewawekea? Bado tu ni pesa ya Kenya.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Sawa. Do even these leaders ever use their salary? And I'm asking this question to Felix too. Do these leaders, and I'm also asking our viewers, do these leaders ever use their salaries for the 10 years ama the 5 years they are serving Kenyans? Kuna siku mtu anatumia milioni yake ambayo analipwa, ama they use our money the entire time? Wanatumia pesa yetu kupeleka tuchiwawa Dubai, and kuwapeleka sijui New York, kwa Paris Fashion Week, and buying them apartments in these big places. Do they ever use their salary?
Whether that's a good question, Zulfa. Wacha nikwambie, immediately mmechagua mtu alikuwa maisha yenye anaishi, maisha yake mlikuwa tu mnaona ni vivi, immediately amepata uongozi wa mtu ameanza kutembea na ni ma V8 ama nini.
Yes.
Watoto wake anawahamisha shule,
anawapeleka pale.
Wewe unapata shule yenye mtu hata yako karibu kupelekwa Brookside yenye wanalipa 1 million per term.
Imagine.
Yet,
and that is our money.
Yet the day that the person was campaigning, ali make many promises. Akasema watu wenye mnaishi hizi places maji inapita ni chafu, nitawafanyia hivi,
nitafanya
hospitali zenyu nitahakikisha ziko na dawa, na nitahakikisha nini madaktari wako enough. Na kwambia tu mtu akigonjeka venye mlisema ule mama alienda kuzalia nini, huyo mtu akigonjeka hata sidhani kama anaweza kabeba hata na ambulance hivi. Ataletewa private ambulance jet. By the way, private jet apeleke hospitali
ama
hivi kwa ugonjwa,
aende majuu akatibiwe majuu,
basi akatibiwe majuu. Yani na bado hiyo ni pesa sasa ya Kenya wanatumia. Obviously mtu ni leader ya Kenya, hawezi kaitikia leader kama huyo anasafa, wanatumia bado ile pesa tu yetu. Ile pesa yenye walikuwa wametenga, kama wamesema hii ni in case of floods. Bedhe hata umeona na Zulfa, kama floods zimekuja, kuna chenye wao wana make.
Hakuna
watu kufa hivi, watu wanakufa,
people die.
Drought inakuja Zulfa. Unasikia watu walipelekewa chakula, maybe ni mtu tu alijitolea kawapelekea chakula, bado iko na poison, sijui anataka akufe ni.
Hakuna madawa ama madawa zinakuja ambazo so zile.
Bas
there's a day I went to an hospital. Yes. I had issues with ulcers, and I went, like ni hapa I must go, kuna sindano ambayo unadungwa. There's an injection that you must be injected.
Yes.
That when you injected, the pain subsides as you continue with medication. Ni kama ni first aid, and once it's like the first aid. So I go to this hospital. It's a public hospital. So, and they inject me with something that is not that medication, and I am dying over here now because I'm vomiting yellow.
Gosh.
Because these people were doing, and that thing actually burns me. It was really acidic, and the reaction in my body was really dangerous, and that was a public hospital. Now I had to go, because he down for a very long time, back in high school. So I know. So the moment I go nadungwa sindano, then the pain subsides, and then I have to deal with what? With now some medication. There's a whole medication process of ulcers, H. pylori actually. So now, so I go to a private, to bishops. I go to bishops, and I am treated like royalty. So, and I am injected the right thing, and then the doctor is like, ulidungwa nini? Because this thing is killing you. This thing is burning you inside. Sawa. Hiyo na reaction ya hiyo dawa ulidungwa, like the reaction of the acidic process that is going inside you, that is now why I was there, it is reacting really badly. Sawa. So why? Because how do they go for cheap medication? cheap medication wanaweka kwenye hizi hospitali. That's why utapata mtu kama Susan hawezi henda hospitali ya kwake, ataenda majuu. Why is that? Because they're using our taxpayers' money to do different shit out there. Sawa? And that's doing what is, in fact, because the next show will be talking about the Senate and whatever the Senate said, and they were discussing about issues like this. And I hope they do pass that law of, if you're a politician in Kenya, huwezi kwenda kutibiwa nje, unatibiwa humu ndani. Unatibiwa humu ndani, because why don't you trust your own thing? Sindio? Continue, my sister. We were talking about the taxpayers' money that is being used to kwenda nini? Kwenda Ethiopia.
Yes. They're using wanakatisha visa nini wao wanajipeleka huko. Hiyo pesa yet kuna hizi sijui ni shisha hazifanyi kazi.
Hizo mashisha hazifanyi shit.
Hata
that it is shisha and Felix should chime in. Sawa? The SHA is not funding she, or the she is not funding the SHA. I didn't even get what was that. What is that though?
Hata mimi sijui mimi mwenyewe.
Felix, what is that?
Unajua hata sijui una register hata aje.
You know, you have touched many points, and I really wish to start with taxpayers' money. You know, Zulfa, we really need to be at least transparent, and whatever we may even decide to say, being truthful is part of good moral values. You know, even politicians, they do pay taxes, right? Are you aware?
Yes, that's true.
Are we aware
so they
that
are using their taxpayers' money?
Wait, they also do pay taxes.
So what are you trying to say? They're using their own taxpayers' money to go?
Even if they are getting funded by the country, their taxes are also inside that money. So what we really need to question ourselves is, how are the funds being utilized? Now that will be the best question we are supposed to question ourselves. Yes. Whereby truly taxes are there, right? And money usage is also there. We are not supposed to think about our taxes because they are also being taxed. There is a good question you asked about, are they using their own money to fund whatever they really intend to do? My sister, I cannot say anything that I'm sure of here, but I think yes, they do use their money, but not as much as public money, right? That's why Waititu was in court yesterday, because of a corruption case. Meaning, spending his money was not such a normal thing to him. But he could spend government money. That's why you saw him in that big scandal. So what I'm sure of is that yes, politicians are now at Addis Ababa. They are being funded by the government, but now, even though they are funded, how are these funds how are they trying to utilize these funds? Are they using them wisely? And if no, why? And if yes, then we really need to appreciate. We don't want us to see those people spending a lot of funds there, baadaye tupate migomo ya wauguzi. It will never be okay. It will never be good.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is Felix. Peter Kimani is saying, good morning, Zulfa and Felix. Hope mko fine. Peter, we are not good at all. Sawa? We are not good. We are not good. We're not good. Design. You decided to just go. Aupatikani jamani, and you know you are that person for us. Ama Felix, how are you feeling about it?
Kuna uzito. Yeah, kuna uzito. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you, though.
Yes. Yes. I really appreciate him for his showing up. Yes.
So Anita, what is your take on Raila's AUC? Do you think now that the people from Madagascar na hizo countries huko zimeweza kusupport the person the mgombeaji kutoka Madagascar, do you think that Raila stands a chance?
Raila mimi on my side and on my point, nani kama Raila atashinda. Hao watu wako na wako na support kubwa sana. Alafu umeona Kenya wenye wameenda tu huko. Nikuulize wenye wana vote ni kina nani na nani? Wenye watavotia wenye the presidents peke yao.
A lot of people will be voting.
So for example, ukiza kaenda huko unaweza vote.
Confidence, you never really know. You'll not know who did or who did what.
Sasa Zulfa for example, ukiza kaenda huko unaweza vote. Mimi sidhani kama Raila atashinda. Although alishasema asiposhinda anarudi tu nyumbani. Ajitayarishe tu kurudi home. Mimi sidhani kama Raila atashinda walai. Niliona venye watu wako. Sidhani mimi sioni kama atashinda. He won't.
Yes, he won't.
Yeah.
That is Anita's choice.
Yes.
That Raila is not gonna win. That is what Anita is saying. And Raila is not gonna win. So Peter anasema kwamba pole guys, but I told you the problem. Then anasema again, hi Anita, I didn't ignore you.
Poa.
Yes. Then anasema Raila may be number 3 first round.
Number 3 first round. Na ni watatu tu wana nini vie for that, no?
Ni Mahmoud na Richard. Mahmoud is from Djibouti.
Madagascar.
Then kuna huyu Richard from Madagascar.
And then Baba.
King Julian. And then kuna
Baba.
Raila Sababa from Kenya.
Baba mimi sidhani kama Baba akikosa kushinda hii asiwei vie for another seat hata. Asiwei vie for another seat.
Why?
Unajua mimi naweza kusema
why
it's
not?
like a curse being planted on him.
Where in fact on that kuna actually I sent Felix. Felix, please read for us that thing that I sent you about the Raila's father and what Raila's father said about his own son. And someone had posted it on X, and they were saying Baba someone should raise up Baba Jaramogi Jaramogi atuambie what he did to his son. There's something I sent you there, please tafuta utusome about something he told Raila
about leadership.
And actually there's a moment that I was here with Lewis.
It's okay.
Yeah, you found it.
I can see somebody joining us with Valentine Heartbreak. I don't know how I can advise the boy, but I can see somebody joining us with her Valentine Heartbreak. I don't know whether it is necessary.
Tell us. No, it is very necessary. Tell us. It is the day of Valentine's that we ignore, but we're going to deal with Valentine's. So
yes.
If there's someone who's heartbroken because of Valentine's, we address it here.
Yes. So it is not necessary somebody to start meandering around with Valentine heartbreaks. But by now, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga should tell us what he did to his son. Kumbe, this was real, not scripted. Aki ya nani, kumbe baba Saliti alikuwa roho mbaya hivi. Okay. It's now his time for him to rest his political bags. SADC have finally hunted him down. You understand? Amolo, it's good that you have found it worth to disrupt this confidence. Remember, I started this struggle since independence, way before you were even born. Those are Jaramogi's words, because yes. So I have fought Kenyatta and Moi but never succeeded. I'm still struggling now to be the president of Kenya up to now. I want to tell you this: if your intention is to sink me down for a takeover, you will also struggle until your sunset days trying to be the president. And you will
See,
never
that
be.
is a curse.
And you will never be. And you will never be.
That is his father's words. His father's words. So I think ooh, that's why he has never won anything. You know, Lewis told me that, and I was like, I don't believe in that. Sawa?
Oh, it is said to be.
Okay, now I'm even a picture. And I'm Zulfa, Raila, and winning so far. Reached as 16 countries from SADC. Those are South African countries which Raila was relying on. I remember I told you he went to meet Ramaphosa, but he was not available. Ramaphosa was not available. And someone here yesterday, someone here was telling me, sijui my take alienda wapi. My take was telling me that Raila and Ramaphosa are friends. We thought even Raila and Tanzania and Samia are friends, and Samia is supporting wholly Mahmoud. Samia is supporting Mahmoud wholly kabisa. And I thought they were friends. Kuna wakati ambapo nilikuwa nasikia Raila anaenda kuapishwa Tanzania, ama alikuwa yeye ni rafiki wa Magufuli, so Samia.
No, my son.
Let me tell you, if that is real, like because I argued so much with Lewis. Lewis was like, I don't think Raila is gonna win anything because he was cast that he will never win anything, and I was like, I don't believe in casts. But right now, when I look at the things that happen kidogo, I might.
Zulfa, you know,
yes,
you cannot believe in curses because you have never maybe seen somebody who is a victim.
But someone shouldn't curse their own child. Why would you curse your own generation?
It will depend.
No. Only a cursed person can curse.
Other curses, let me tell you.
Yes.
Other curses doesn't even come intentionally. You know, you may find yourself in a situation whereby you have messed up without maybe knowing, and end up maybe being arrogant without that heart of apologizing may miss to appear in your intentions, and you understand. So you will end up maybe misbehaving or maybe assuming. You cannot even try to intend maybe to go back and apologize and say sorry and whatever. You understand? The person, the person who is now the victim, who is your victim, as I maybe put it, will not understand. Will not even try to take it just like it was just maybe. It was not done maybe intentionally, or the way the person may interpret it. You understand? The person, whatever is going to mention, he or she, If the person is going to mention that may this person, I don't know what one or whatever, be affected by whatever he may mention, he or she, according to the age, then be sure with me that you are going to be affected by those words. So the fact is, you as an individual, you should ever be very, 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 very keen in whatever you do, wherever you speak, the way you engage with people, the way you conduct yourself before elder people. So these things do happen.
What? Anita, what would you say about all this? And you know, right now, something has been read by Felix. Something has been read about the exact words that his father said. That kama ameamua kufanya hivi ndo hamtoe yeye kwenye hiki kinyang'anyiro. Naye pia hatapata hicho kiti mpaka his sunset days. And time. But we don't know. Even curses are lifted. Maybe the prayers that they were done. No, I'm serious. Curses are lifted. Curses can be lifted. And the prayers that I believe the prayers that were done in Bomas were. Yeah? Nikesho. Tunamsomea dua. You don't have any hope. Who do you think then will win? Is it Mahmoud? Mahmoud. So when he comes, do you think when he comes he's gonna fight for presidency? Kwa nini?
Lakini unajua Nita, in Kenya I don't think whether we have a limit of maybe the age that should vie and we have got.
But they're same.
The Kenyan constitution only allows a
Does
president.
Does it allow Mr. Uhuru to come back again?
No.
Why not?
That is what I was trying to explain to you guys. The Kenyan constitution only allows a government president to rule for only 2 terms. No more.
60 kitu. Yeye alikuwa anatoka because ameserve for 10 years. Bo unasikia ukiambiwa hapa na kakako. Sasa hata akipigania tu hakuna kitu hata shinda. Unafikiria la yandazi na kwa hivi. But me I believe me. This is now by the it is real. Juu kama babake alisimamia maneno. Kutoka lini nilianza kusikia ile wana fight for the presidency? Tangu 1997. I wasn't even born. Anashinanga gilia akisema ameibiwa tu. Sasa akapili babake amwombe msamaha, maybe babake anaweza sikia. Babake si amekusemeaga? Na si unaweza muomba msamaha tu. Traditional way.
You guys, you want to tell me that you believe that those people who died a long time ago are still alive?
Yes, and since
Kwani where are they? Kwani where are they?
We have our ancestors.
Najua hii kitu, let me tell you as we go back on the topic, sawa? Hichi kitu cha watu kusema ati when you see your grandparents in your dreams mashetani, that is a lot of not good things. Let me not use bad language as a boy.
If you see person that died a long time on your dream, maybe he's coming or she's coming to warn you about something. Maybe to prevent against something.
So you want to tell me that Raila should go and maybe apologize to the spirits?
Access babake afanye traditionally atoe cast kama kunayo. That is Peter anasema kwamba right now ODM MPs are dancing at the airport boarding to Ethiopia. With whose money, Peter? Kwata Mili Adhiambo. Mili. I just love that woman. That woman, and let me tell you, that woman, ooh. Nani?
They were vying for the presidential seat, and it happened that she has lose.
But Anita, we are not maybe supposed to think like that, because it will never be positive to us. Zulfa, I do suggest that everything that we may think of, let's try to be positive, to think positively. Like if we want to lose, then we can appreciate, and if possible, we move on, right? At the same time, we have made a history. Let me tell you, my sisters, losing is not, it doesn't mean that now that is the end of your career as a country. It is a good example to you guys to know that whether you lose or whether you win, then you really need to accept you really need to accept that life is full of maybe embarrassment or achievements. In fact, you really don't need to have a negative mind over those results that are going to come. Sasa mimi hata siwezi ambia Raila, if possible, that if you are going to lose, then you really need to look for a way back home. That will never be the point that could be good enough. Zulfa, I can suggest, if possible, the government, if the government could grant him an office somewhere, could grant him an office somewhere, and maybe they give him a chance to act as even one of the elders who could advise the government, right? Wampatia hata na retire kidogo. It will be very good. Yes, it will be very good. But having a mentality that he should come and go back home, that will never be the right point or the right decision. That guy has got some of the knowledge, not some, but has got knowledge that could maybe favor many young leaders who are growing right now. And remember that he might be a role model to many young leaders who are growing right now, despite all the challenges he could face and his weakness. Maniaje Zulfa? Yes. So
I'm being told that Millie is a captain of the dance. As I've said, obviously, I knew. So, and then right now, 100 MPs traveling to Ethiopia. A flight to Ethiopia in normal days is 50K to 70K, but they are paying 180,000.
Umesoma hii message ya during Amina Mohamed's?
No soma.
Okay. there is our fan anasema during Amina Mohamed's bid for the AU chair seat in last elections, Raila Odinga did not offer her his support. During Amina Mohamed's bid for the AU chair seat in last election, Raila Odinga did not offer her his support. Rather, he campaigned against her and criticized the Uhuru Ruto government for misusing public funds to back her. Now that Kenyans have turned against Raila in 2025, you are quick to call them unpatriotic. You never called Raila unpatriotic when he was actively campaigning Amina's candidacy. Instead, you held him as an enigma who was keeping the government on check. It is laughable how selective patriotism can be when political winds shift. At first, I genuinely thought that Raila Odinga stood a strong chance of securing the second spot in the race for the AU chair. But after today's sad statement backing Madagascar's Richard Randiamadrato, it's clear that Raila is likely to end up as a distant third. Raila was relying on the support of the 16 third countries, but with their endorsement of Randiamadrato, his chances have taken a hit. Raila was so wrong about this one. His chances of being number 2 are slipping away. So hakuna matumaini, according to this guy. Hakuna matumaini.
And according to you?
According to me, bad results, so things may turn around. Right? Tunaweza dhani ni wa Djibouti ametangulia, ushtukie ni mwingine hata huyo wa Madagascar. So you cannot know. These things do happen just the way. Unajua, like how many times many people do vote that whoever I'm going to vote for will win. No, unapata maybe results they came in a different way. So we cannot know.
Okay. Sawa. So pale muda, so ndamomba Anita useme jina lako, Felix jina lake, ndo patene hapa saa 6 to prepare for the next show.
Once again, my name is Anita Mtime, and this is Kenya Nisala TV. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's meet in the next hour. For more and more information, let us educate each other on what's happening around us. You educate me, I educate you.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. This is Plains and Felix, and I welcome you to the next show. Thank you. Zulfa,
Yes.
Back to you.
Okay. So people, thank you so much for joining us. We are praying for Baba apate kushinda hicho kiti, because when he wins it comes to Kenya, and Kenya, yeah. So my name is House of Zulfa, and this was Morning Tea. Today is on Valentine's, and we are wishing you happy Valentine's. We usishiko na pressure yote. Felix is already there pressurable, but we pray that atatulia tu.
Kwa nini? Kwa nini? I was just saying that there is somebody here who is coming up, who is joining us live with pressure, or with somebody who is possessed with heartbreaks, Valentine heartbreaks.
Who is that?
I'll tell you. That is not right. Learn how to control yourself. Learn how to I don't know the way I can put it. Zulfa, do we really need to show when we are disturbed? about some petty we are disturbed by petty things. We really need to hide some things in some way. So tujaribu kuficha, yani privacy is one of the most important key areas that everybody should consider when it comes to life situation. So ama
Okay.
Lakini hiyo story unaniambia the Valentine, nani anakuambia mimi nilikuwa na mtu wa Valentine? Mimi sikuwa na mtu wa Valentine.
Fiti.
Good. Good.
So this is Morning Tea Show. Tupatane hapa saa 6 for Sema Nasi.